Looking back on all those times when I felt closed off from all that I could become, eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end of myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now. They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have a clue. 'Cause this is me when I cut out all the shallowness and everything I suppress to fit in a small frame. But I won't play your game anymore, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now. I'm gonna let them talk, but I ain't following nobody else. How can I be resentful when I finally respect myself? I shook off all the bad vibes, cut me loose from the pettiness they turned on me. But now I am perfectly free to be me. This is who I am. This is who I am now. No matter what they're saying, this is who I am. This is who I am now.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it? Can you feel me? Can you handle it? Right? Do you want it?
Lita time. We're going to talk about that here in just a second. Welcome creators, entrepreneurs. I am so excited to have you here today because we are going to talk about something that I need you to listen to. I need you to hear this so bad. Are you ready? Give me a big yes in the comments. And I know, Sammy, where's that Lita merch? We had a few other things going on and we did not get Lita merch together, but next time, we're sorry. I know that was talked about. All right, you guys, this is really important. I think you should be going live for 30 days straight. Every single day, go live for 30 days straight. Why? Because it is going to literally change everything. I promise you that. I'll get to what it changes and how it changes you in a little bit. But I want to just kind of back up. I was having this conversation just this morning with someone, and I have this conversation almost every single day of my life. What is holding you back? Can you type in the comments before I tell you what's holding you back? I want to hear from you. What is holding you back? Let me know in the comments why you feel like, you have this goal that you're wanting to achieve and you don't do it. I have that all the time. Only myself, Jennifer says, only myself, which is true. And at the core of what is holding you back is fear, right? Like fear drives us to fear drives us to stop what we're doing and what we know to be true to achieve our goals. And it's the fear of the unknown, right? Fear of the unknown is a huge thing that holds us back. Fear of what other people might think about us. If you were watching during the countdown timer, put on a couple of songs there to help get you in the mood of not caring what other people think. And that is a hard lesson to accept. But fear is what stops us from growth. Fear is what stops us from momentum and going forward. And it leads to procrastination. It leads to this need for perfectionism. Actually, I think that in reality, society has so much hold on us, societal pressures and ways of thinking, that we have to be perfect. People look at me all the time, and this is why I'm only coming in from one camera today instead of my 9-camera video studio. People think I'm perfect all the time, and I'm like, I'm so not perfect, right? Like we all have things, and when I take action on things, it's not perfect, and that is okay as well. So really what my whole driver for this video is to get you out of your comfort zone. I love to see when you flip the switch and you step over that line over the comfort zone, right? It's so scary. Can you guys tell me, right? Like, yeah, Jennifer, I keep picking on you. We can come up with all kinds of excuses when we want to hold ourselves back, and we may not realize that we're doing it to ourselves. That is exactly the case. Perfectionism, all of the need for being liked, and all of this holds us back from putting our content out there, from growing a community, from gaining reach to be able to grow then our revenue and do what we love to do and help others, right? And so all of this is tied together. And I think that that's a really important piece of this. And like Jennifer said, Soul Moons Rising said, you may not even know you're holding yourself back. And that's my job, is to push you past that comfort zone and to help you see what actions you need to be able to do to get there, right? And to achieve those goals that you're looking to achieve. So I'm going to ask you to do I'm asking you to do something that sounds really uncomfortable, which is go live every single day for 30 days in a free challenge that we run called Lita, live every day in April. This is completely free and it is life-changing. That's not me talking. That is the community talking. I have seen so many people say, this changed my life, and that just, oh, that is so amazing. I also am going to tell you here in just a few minutes, I'm going to tell you what things I'm going to do, what one thing I'm going to do to actually step out of my own comfort zone this month as well. So I'm not just asking you to do something uncomfortable. I'm going to do something super uncomfortable for me in the same process. So, you know, when people kind of feel like hear like, oh, you should go live every day. No, that doesn't sound fun, right? It's like, wait, hold on. I don't want to be on camera because I hate how I look. I don't like how I sound. I think that I'm boring. Everybody else is better than me. Are these thoughts sounding familiar? I don't know what to say. I think I'm going to screw it up. So one, I don't want to be on video of any kind. Or if you are, live might feel even more terrifying, right? Even if you are confident on camera, and even if you feel like you do it well or easily, this is still going to make a massive difference, because most people take a year to get kind of comfortable in front of the camera, and 10 years in order to figure out how to really like bring their personality out in front of the camera. There's a lot that goes on in that. And I could sit here and give you all of the on-camera tips in the world, like stand up versus sit down. I mean, I have a video on this channel that goes through some on-camera tips, and I guarantee you that is gonna do like this much traction for you, make this much difference. But if you take the fire hose approach and you do the right things and decide on the right things internally, then you will actually make this much difference. You can't even see. You're going out of frame. So you're going like T, but right? And so that is what the fire hose approach really does, is allow you to just dive into this. 15 minutes a day is all it takes. 15 minutes a day. I'm going to tell you exactly what to say, what to do. I give you a prompt, a mission every day, and then you just go live in our private, safe environment called Lita, live every day in April. And this is a massively amazing, supportive community. What is said in Lita stays in Lita, and we are it's a no judgment zone. So whether you're feeling uncomfortable, whether you're feeling fearful, whether you're dealing with procrastination, whether you don't know what to say in your content, whether you have all of these different lamb moments going on. This is the live adrenaline monster right here, aka lamb. He gets in your head super big time, right? But whether you're dealing with all of that, this is going to help you extract your personality, the true you inside, not somebody everybody else wants to be, not a copy of another creator that you've been watching, you. We're going to find you in there and pull that out and give you confidence to get to growth faster. Like in that fire hose approach, every single day in April, that is truly the way to discover all of this. Otherwise, you're just going to be wasting years and kind of like falling on top of yourself, just trying to figure it out, right? And you can't do it alone. Like, you really truly can't do it alone, because you get in your own head. You don't see when you're in the thick of it. There are all kinds of like phrases around that, aren't there? Drop me some in the comments. Like when you're in the, Molly said this recently, when you're in the wine bottle, you can't see the label. Never heard that one before, but something like that. Give me a better phrase to go off of. And here's also the thing. I'm not showing you my behind the scenes camera. I'm not showing you my fancy tech setup today. Well, okay, I am with a good camera, but my promise to you inside of Lita is that every single one of us is just using our phone. And the reason for that is because it is so massively important to tap into the vulnerable state, the raw state. When you put together all of the tech, it's great. It creates instant credibility. Amazing, right? Love that. And if you don't first know how to connect truly with the camera, AKA your audience, and build an actual community based around your personality, knowledge, skills, your genius zone, as Guy McCowan, I think calls it that. If you don't figure that out, all the tech in the world isn't going to matter. If you don't figure that out, you're not going to see growth. You're not going to be able to build what you're trying to build with your online content. So that is why I'm super passionate about this. It gets rid of all the traps that you've been facing. And I am, when you're in the wine bottle, you're drunk. Yeah, I would guess so. That just sounded really odd to me. I don't know. James in the house. AI every day in April. No. Here, let me go here and throw some comments. That's great news. Yes, we only do phone, and we love the tech around here, obviously, but the tech has to be matched with realness within you that's coming out through that fancy camera lens, right? Otherwise, nobody cares. Nobody freaking cares if they can't connect to you as a human being. I'm in a group of business owners, and I was talking to somebody just yesterday, Wednesday, whenever, it doesn't matter. I was talking to somebody who doesn't currently do like content marketing. They just have physical products that they sell in a store, and they're doing incredibly well. And they sell shirts and clothes and shoes and stuff like that. Okay, so they don't really put themselves out there in that way. It's just about the product. And we were looking at ways to kind of like increase their results and start not have to rely on like Facebook ads and things like that. Anyway, and it boggled my mind that it didn't seem obvious that people connect. I mean, I think he got it. It was just like, we were having this conversation of like, people only connect to human beings, right? I mean, they buy clothes, but live selling, this is a whole different topic, but live selling is so popular right now because people want to know who they're buying from. People don't want to buy from a faceless company anymore. And so I think that's really, 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 really important to pay attention to. I was terrified and nervous when I started live streaming, but that goes away faster than you may think. Live streaming changed my life. That is awesome. Lita has been amazing for me. It helped me get my start. I go live every day, and now influenced by Lita. Yes, fantastic people. This is the biggest hearted community ever built. I swear to you on that. I challenge you to find another one. But this is such a powerful, powerful challenge that will get rid of all of the fear of the procrastination. I will not let you stay in your comfort zone. Yes, you learn so much about yourself, Israel says. I was going to tell you about my challenge. Okay, so I'm asking you to do something super uncomfortable, which is to join Lita live every day in April. This is completely free. And it is like, the team keeps like, we're not even like charging for something that takes up the entire team's like efforts all month long. No, we're not, because it's so freaking important to me that I see you dive all in and make sure that you that you see what's inside of you. Like, okay, can I just like heart to heart real quick? I know from experience, because I have overcome this, that do you ever have that feeling of like, there's something inside that kind of wants to come out? And please tell me I'm not alone. It's like, you know, there's a gut feeling that you can do more, that you can be somebody that you kind of envision in the back of your mind. But because of society, because of other people's opinions, because of all the pressures that we deal with every single day of our lives, busyness even, right? You don't allow yourself to really like sit there and think about it or allow yourself to dream. And sometimes we gotta just take a moment to dedicate to ourselves and to be able to extract that thing. But what we have to do to extract that is to deal with all of the traps that are kind of getting in our own way, which is a lot of this stuff, a lot of this stuff right here, this lamb stuff. Live adrenaline monster, get you every time. So that is what we built. This is how I've built this challenge in order to help you do exactly that in only 30 days. A lot of people, myself included, go through a lot of therapy for a lot of years in order to uncover a lot of the stuff that we deal with in here. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Tell us something about yourself. Are you going live? What kind of content do you create? Let us know. Okay. Even if you are going live or you're creating content regularly, people still get a tremendous amount from this program. So I promised you to tell you about my challenge. Okay, so I'm asking you to do this thing that's pretty uncomfortable, that, doesn't feel like, doesn't feel like, sounds like a lot of fun, even though it is way so much fun. Hold on, I wanna see. Oh, can we tell her what kind of content we create? If you're new around here, we wanna learn something about you. No linking or promotions, but we do want to hear from you for sure. So, oh, okay, my challenge. I'm not stalling here, I promise. So while I'm asking you to do this, I'm really comfortable on camera, and I still, even me, like I still kind of go through the exercises in Lita from my own perspective to be able to continue to uncover, because it's kind of a lifelong process, because we change and grow as we get older and as life goes on and priorities change and all of that, right? And so what I'm gonna be doing is putting myself through my own challenge for 30 days and limiting the hours I work on content or in the business. And you can see, I'm like, is that my tell? Like, I'm like fidgeting right now and like, I don't know about this. I'm a little scared. Just like you feel like this is gonna get you out of your comfort zone. This is definitely gonna get me out of my comfort zone. And I honestly, I told my sister yesterday, I don't know. I feel like I'm just gonna wind up in this moment of like staring around the house, not sure what to do with myself. You know what I mean? Because I did the hours, and lately I've been working 72 hours a week, which is not healthy in any way. So what I'm doing is committing to myself and you, because I kind of need external commitment, just like you do. And I'm gonna say I can only work 50 hours a week. And spend the rest of the time allowing myself to dream as well, and allowing myself to rest and rejuvenate so that I can show up bigger and better for you in the work that I do with you. So I'm not necessarily excited about it, but I'm excited about it. Awesome. Okay, let's see. We're going to get to questions here in a bit. If you have questions, feel free to drop a Q in front of them. I am happy to answer those questions, but get in here. Who has not opted in yet? Who has not joined the challenge? A huge game changer is when your audience tells you you've helped them in some way and they love your content. It builds your confidence and inspires you to keep going. So well said. I love that. Oh, darn it. Hold on, Marcus. I turned them off. Okay, it's on. Super chat is on. Lisa is it. I'm sorry, Paul. Paul's killing me right now. Yes. There we go. Thank you so much, Super Chat. You got this. Thank you. That was for me. I am N. Yes, Lisa. I just joined. Whoop, whoop. I'm so happy to see you come in. Am I saying it right? DeWitt 3D? I'm trying to get there. I've been recalibrating my podcast to begin season 2 after a 2-year break. Nervous. Valerie, this will inspire you so much and give you the tools you need to, as you're going through that recalibration process. So abso-freaking-lutely, join Lita. It will make a massive difference in your content, whether you are just starting or you've been doing this for a while. We have people who go in every single year after year after year and learn something new, become somebody new every step of the way. Novice is asking, do we upload videos on Facebook or do we get interviewed live? Great question. So what happens is every single day, I create a mission for you. I deliver a prompt to you. You're gonna get that in your inbox and post it on Facebook at 8 p.m. Pacific starting tonight. The first mission drops tonight because it's the 31st. By the way, this is the last day. That's not the last day. You can still join over the weekend, but it's better to get in there, get posting, get connected to the community. We have all sorts of pre-activities that we're doing. But tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific, the first mission drops. I do that the evening before because of different time zones. It also allows you, if you so choose, to watch it in the evening and mull it over and then, be able to deliver that prompt the next day. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go live inside of the Facebook group. We do this because it is a private, safe environment. Nobody is being shared or seen outside of the group itself. And we do not allow any judgment, negativity, nothing. We are super harsh about that so that we keep this safe environment for you, so that you can use it to explore yourself. And so you're gonna watch the video the night before or the morning of, and then you're going to deliver that by going live inside of the Facebook group from your phone. Super simple, super easy. We have tutorials for you on how to do that if you haven't used Facebook Live on your phone before. So we got you covered. And then what I ask of you is that you actually spend some time throughout the day connecting with other community members as well. This only works if it's a give and a take mentality, because while we're going to be there supporting you, commenting, and hopefully joining you live or on the recorded part of that, if we don't catch you live, it's not just me. We have a team of amazing moderators and we have an amazing community, and it's really about that community to community support that we want to foster. So when you do yours, you're going to go live and some people are hopefully going to show up live. It depends on timing and if anybody's there, right? But we have lots of people in there. So most people seem to get some live viewers. If you don't, that's okay too, because people will watch the recording of it and it gives you a little less pressure too, right? Am I right? So you're going to go live and then you're going to do the prompt. You're going to say the things. And then you're going to watch some other people as well, connect with them, support them, encourage them. So No, we can't do it on Zoom. It's a great suggestion, and I appreciate all the suggestions in the world. It doesn't really work inside of Zoom because everybody is going live throughout the day. So, it's not a particular moment in time. You do it when it works for you in your life. We have everybody from around the world, and so it's like you're going to go live at the time that makes sense for your busy lifestyle. This is 30 days, so we don't want to put restrictions around it. We want to give you the freedom to do it as you need to. And then it's also recorded, and then people, after you live is recorded, and then people will continue to comment on that and share, and encourage you. That's the word I was looking for. Went blank there for a second. Correct, novice. So the challenge drops every single night at 8 p.m. Pacific. You'll get an email and it'll be pinned to the top of the Facebook group. Whenever you're ready, within the next 24 hours, you go live inside of the group and deliver on that challenge. Some people like to mull it over. Sometimes some people like to think about it. Some people like to take action immediately as soon as the challenge drops. Totally up to you. Totally up to you and how you prefer to go through this. It works so good in Facebook. It's all we need. It does work really, really well. Yeah. Okay. Love privacy, super safe. Yes, it is such a great community. Seriously, the best community that exists on planet Earth. Just go in there. I'm just calling it like it is. So I do hope to see you there. It's completely free, guys, and it will make a difference if you commit. You do need to commit to yourself, but that's why we are here as a community, as a group. This stuff doesn't happen on your own. Like I said before, you're going to get in your own head. You're going to find ways. You will find excuses to stop yourself. So when you have the support of others who are encouraging you, who see what you can't see in you, that is the beauty and the power that is within you, and help extract that, that's where the magic really happens. All right. I know we had some other tech questions. Y'all want to talk tech as well? Let me see. We can come back to Lita. Are there people in the live at all times? There's a constant flow of activity going on inside of the group. Like I said, everybody kind of goes live whenever they feel like it. So we're going to walk you through how to get the most out of the group. So we already kind of like tell you that in the welcome video. Don't miss the welcome video. And then you'll be able to see where to go to see the people that are live. And you can turn on notifications. So Facebook actually has at the top in the settings of the group. Once you join, answer all the questions, get into the group, then you're going to be able to turn on notifications. I'd highly recommend that instead of letting Facebook decide what you see. All right. Do it. Sorry I missed this earlier. Would your suggestion be for a minimum length of time to live stream? I can easily find 30 to 60 minutes every evening. DeWitt, what did you say your content was? Remind me about that. And when it comes to live streaming, the longer, the better, really, because of the way live works. Like, I see my view counts come up and go down and up and down, up and down, up and down throughout a live stream. We're usually live for this show every Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, for an hour. 30 minutes for a regular kind of like, if you're doing education topics on your live show, if you're doing community-based like Q&As, those things are best done in a 30 minute to an hour length. Now, let me be very clear. While we're in Lita, we're not going live for 30 minutes to an hour. I'm talking public streams, 30 minutes to an hour. Inside of Lita, it's gonna be much shorter. We don't need to have like that, but, and that actually doesn't help anyone because there's so much content to go through. But here in Lita, it's gonna be like 5, 10, 15 minutes. And that's because we're focusing on a specific thing, and this is not public content by any means. But as we talk about public content to grow your audience, then the longer the better for lives. You may not want to go live every single evening. You may not, 3D printing, duh, from your name. I could have guessed that one. I'm sorry. Builds, printing, etc. Okay. You could go live every single day. It might be a little too much depending on the platform that you're using, depending on your audience, the engagement that you currently have. I always like to get started with less and then build up to more, just so you don't overexert yourself as well. Yes. Facebook automatically records the lives inside of the group. Do we have to show things related to content, or we can talk? Yeah, this is super minimal work. Like we're just going live from your phone. And in fact, so the first couple of weeks, we don't even talk about your content. We're talking about the things that really truly matter in order for your content to be what it needs to be to connect and grow a community. That's a little hint. But yeah, so you don't need to show anything at all. And in fact, we don't recommend that. It's about talking. I will be very clear about what I want you to do in each prompt, and every single prompt is different. So for 30 days, you're gonna have different prompts every single day. And I will be very explicit in terms of what I want you to do. So trust me, just get on in. At 8 p.m. tonight, you can watch the first one. Could you give a hint? It's the easiest one. I will tell you that. The first one is the easiest one. It's super easy. It's not going to challenge you in any way, shape, or form, other than just hitting that go live button if you've never done that. So this is a super easy one that we drop and that you're going to deliver on for the first. So you are good to go. Tracy, yes, we have courses. We have consult packages. Depends on what you're looking for. If you want to reach out to our support or go to our website and kind of browse around. But if you want to reach out to support and ask tell us what you're needing help with, we can direct you to the right free resource, to the right course, to the right one-on-one service, whatever makes sense for you. We have a lot of free resources here on YouTube as well. This sounds great no matter what your level of comfort. Exactly. Okay, so live every day means some in our community and somewhere else. No, you're only going live inside of this group right here. So when you register, you're going to get a link to the Facebook group. All the action happens in that Facebook group. This is not about public content. I can't stress that enough. This is not about your public content. It's the thing that you're going to do privately in a safe environment so that your public content is exponentially better. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. Okay. I wonder who will be the second person to post their mission. Sammy's definitely, come on. Sammy's going to be the first one. I don't know. If that doesn't happen, then life doesn't exist as I know it. I won't know what to do with myself. Okay. Coming back to questions. Fire. I'm looking to buy an Elgato, the Wave XLR, is that what you're asking about? Will there be any delay between video and audio if you connect the XLR to your laptop when you go live? Like an audio delay? It shouldn't be, no. So the Wave XLR from Elgato is a, like the most basic mixer, essentially. But it is the interface that you need to connect an XLR device, an XLR mic, to your laptop. So it is built for that purpose. you shouldn't experience any delay. If you do have delay, there's probably something else going on, like your computer isn't beefy enough, you've got something else going on in your computer software, et cetera, et cetera. So you should be totally fine with that. Navis, yes, I do. I cannot promise that I am joining everybody's lives every single day. That is why we have a team. It is me, Callie, who you're seeing as live streaming pros right now in the comments, Kathleen, who you're seeing as your tech coach in the comments. That's my team. But then we have an amazing group of moderators. Soul Moon's Rising is one there. Sammy is one. We've got Marcus in there. We have a lot of different moderators to help support you. And it's not just about our team, it's about the community. And so if you don't feel supported, then there are some tricks that we share with you inside of the community, because Facebook sometimes does like their algorithm thing, but just reach out to us. If you're not feeling like anybody's joining your lives for a few days, like reach out to us, we'll get you taken care of. Yeah, so I join as much as I can. I cannot promise you that I am online 24/7 and watching everything, but that's why we built it the way we built it. Nice, awesome, love it. Mods rule. Yes, they do. Saying that about yourself, huh, there? I'm just joking, just teasing. See, you get so much confidence that you can brag on yourself, which is fantastic. It's hard to explain, Lita. You just have to be there. Trust me, just be there. You're right. Let's see. I'm just making sure I didn't miss any questions above, because I've been kind of going a little. Lita mods rule. Callie, happy. Callie is so supportive. She is. And Callie does a lot to join as many streams, but also we have a whole business to run as well, and everybody also has lives. So like I said, it is a very, very supportive community because we've structured it to be so. And you can, if Callie jumps on your stream, you can celebrate. And vegetarians, what? Oh, I'm sorry, you totally get distracted by this comment. Funny, it took me a minute. I was like, what are we talking about right now? I love that. I love that. Let's see. I watched your behind the scenes video. Did you all see my behind the scenes video? I'm not using like all of the extra cams today because I'm having this Lita conversation, right? About like going raw and being vulnerable. And it's not about the tech. It's about the stuff that is really important so that you can deliver on camera with all of the tech successfully. Now, how much would I say? I will have to ask my accountant that. I don't know. It built up over time. So it's not like I just went out and bought a whole bunch of stuff. So I would probably say about, some of it was given to me by product manufacturers, probably about 40K, 50K, I don't know. I should probably need to like do that calculation. I'm looking forward to this. But also keep in mind, the reason I don't like to talk about that is that it doesn't matter. We do high-tech stuff around here. We remote produce people's, our clients' events. We create our own virtual events that are huge, very high-tech. We do a lot on the high-tech side of things, and you don't need to. This is really, really important. I saw a comment on that behind the scenes video, which is super fun. Like if you haven't seen it, even if you don't aspire to having a 9-camera studio, you can still just have fun watching it. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw a comment on there like, now I'm intimidated. I don't want to have to like create content now because I need all of this stuff. You don't need all of this stuff. You can do it super simply. And that is why inside of Lita, we are only using our phones. We are not using high-tech cameras. We are not using software. We are using our phones. And that is all that's allowed because that is what's going to give you the biggest results. Yeah, 5 cameras, right? No, I know you're not judging. I just, right now with this conversation, it's like a lot of people do start to feel intimidated. And so I just want to make sure everybody knows as we're talking about doing things from our phone, you do not have to have the high-tech setup. We're here at Live Streaming Pros that in our channel helps you do the higher tech stuff. Absolutely. And my passion is also to help you just bring your personality out in a massive way. Yeah, I know, right? It is really impossible to know because like it is a long period of time. I mean, some of this stuff has been in my world for years, so I probably wouldn't even ever, I mean, I could go through and calculate it all up, which I have done in the past, but then I added a whole bunch of more stuff. And I just added, like, I was just like, added more to my insurance than I expected it to be. You know what I mean? Got to think about those things. Okay. Who else? All of a sudden, I'm getting a headache. I might chop this off early a little bit because I need to go drink some water probably. But get into Lita. This is going to be the best April of your life. Ooh. I'm like, that's a big scary commitment there. But yes, this will change your world. It will make you not only more confident on camera, but it will make you more confident in yourself, in your personal life. It will make you a better entrepreneur. And it will make you better at content. It will make you better at building a community. Oh my God, it will make you so much better at building a community. And if you don't have a community in your content, not just engagement, but community, there's a difference. That is not, like if you don't have that, you're not going to have long-term sustainability. I promise you that. So, all right, you guys, you rock. Thank you so much. Put those dancing shoes on. We're going to dance this baby out. And I appreciate each and every one of you. I cannot wait to see you inside of the Facebook group to go live every day in April. All right. Aw, thanks, Paul. I didn't even see you here. Did you just get in here? Aw. All right, let's dance this baby out. Mwah.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning